What's going on, everyone? Welcome to baseball season. It is here. The Super Bowl is gone. The NFL is over. It is now baseball season. I'm ready for it. We're going to be talking about some expectations about the Yankees. What are we going to be? What's the season going to be like for the Yankees? Is it going to be another underwhelming season? Or are we going to make some noise and hopefully get to the top and reach the Fall Classic for the first time since 2009. I hope so. But let's break down some players that are going to be a very important piece to this Yankees team this year. And if these players don't do well, I don't know if the team will do well, quite frankly. And they're on the thumbnail. Just to put a little bit in perspective, the players that we're going to be talking about today are on the thumbnail. And I think those four are going to be a big part of this team. If they do well, we do well. If they do bad, looks like we're going to do bad. What's up, Hayden? The big Joe is back in the building. We're going to go, or he says we're going to win 93 at least, baby. Okay. 93. I think 95 is my pick for now. Hayden saying the Yankees might get Cease. I heard some rumors with that. We'll talk about that because I have pulled up a tweet and that might kind of debunk the rumors. So we'll talk more about that. I heard that though, Hayden. How you doing? Kenneth in the building. I want Pete Alonso. Max just hit me with Judge, Soto, Pete. Who would be better? Man, that three right there, scary. It could happen. It could happen. Pete's going to be a free agent after this year, so we'll see. What's up, Nick the Gamer? How you doing, buddy? Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. What happened to the Niners? They choked a little bit, it seemed like, didn't they? I think we're going to get 95 wins and maybe go to the World Series. Okay. See, that's what I want. That's what I think. But do we have the team right now to win the division, the AL East? I don't think so. Hopefully they make me bite or eat my own words. But Dylan in the house, go Niners, still a little bit hurt, but go Yankees, baby. I'm sorry about your Niners, Dylan, but I know that was tough. I know that was tough to watch. It was a crazy good game. Fire Kyle Shanahan. Daniel's saying the Dodgers versus the Yankees in the World Series. That'll be box office right there. That's how you sell some tickets because we can't sit here and watch another Diamondbacks versus Texas Rangers. Shout out to those two franchises, but man, it didn't really seem like, a legit World Series. Samurai in the house. Ooh, rocking the Yankees shirt. Let's go. As long as Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman is with the Yankees, there is not going to. Oh, we're not going to do anything? I hope you're wrong, Samurai. He's saying Aaron Boone needs to be fired. Well, this might be Aaron Boone's last year. And quite frankly, if we fall flat on our face again, this should be Brian Cashman's last year as well. But he just signed an extension. Yeah, that was a great Super Bowl. I will say that. We need to get Dylan Cease and pitching to seal this deal. Well, I heard the rumors that we are looking at Cease again. We're interested in him, but I want to pull this up. I'll bring it up on the screen because this man is a reporter, Chuck Garfin. I might be butchering this guy's name, but he tweeted out this morning saying Chris Getz, which is the GM of the White Sox, on Dylan Cease. I expect him to be our opening day starter. Like I said, Chuck Garfin is a White Sox anchor reporter for NBC Chicago. So this is a very trustworthy source that tweeted this out. And if you're going to look on Twitter, it's been multiple people, like Josh Nelson tweeting about this. I just don't think it's going to happen. It might happen, mid-season, but I'm going to take that guy's tweet and I'm going to run with it for now because he knows more than what we do. Yankees look great, dude. If pitching is on, I'm with you, Big Joe. That the pitching is definitely going to be the number one thing with this team. If this starting rotation can, do its job, stay healthy, I think sky's the limit for this team. Cease has 2 years of control, so not a hurry for him. I just think that he's going to stay put until midseason. they already came out and stated that they're most likely going, like, they basically confirmed that they're going to keep Dylan Cease until mid-season at least. But I would love Dylan Cease on this team, but I know the White Sox are going to want Spencer Jones in return. Miss Sydney in the house with a little birdie bird. Yeehaw! What's up, Sydney? Rocking that nice little cowboy hat right there with the pink shades. Baby bird? Okay. Bieber in July. I am not a fan unless Biebs is a rental. Well, Shane Bieber is a free agent after this year, so he potentially could be a rental. Staying healthy is going to be hard to manage. We're never healthy, honestly. So, like, it's a pipe dream. I hope things change, but every single year this team is hurt, whether it's someone in the lineup, someone in the rotation. Hopefully we can stay healthy this season because we really need it. We really need it. And with this rotation, even though we have some pitching depth, we have the pieces, we have more depth than we did last year. So if a guy does go down in the rotation, I hope it doesn't happen, of course, but you have Luke Weaver, Luis Hill is going to be able to pitch this year, Clayton Beater, Yoendris Gomez. These guys could be, shifted in there as the, a spot start here and there, something that we didn't have last year. I mean, what up, JJ Sports Coverage? Rocking those Chiefs colors. I know he's happy. Spencer Jones, the Martian Volpe is going to come back big. Yeah, I mean, if there's a trade with Spencer Jones, it seems like it won't happen because right now, Spencer Jones just seems like he's untouchable if we're talking right now. This guy, like, they didn't want to give him up for Corbin Burns. So if they didn't give him up for Corbin Burns, I don't think they'll give him up for Dylan Cease. I mean, that's just my opinion. We got such a good offense. We just need to seal up the pitching. Rodon has to earn his salary. He does. And he came out and said that he has something to prove, man, which is I like to hear that from him. So he knows that this is a big year for him. And he's already down there in Tampa, even though they report in 2 days. On Wednesday, pitchers and catchers report, but Rodon has already been down in Tampa. Same with Nestor Cortez working already and DJ LeMahieu. Soto is going to be super important. Facts. Soto and Judge, if those two can stay healthy, the middle of this lineup is going to be dangerous all year. Not going to lie, I kind of feel bad for the Niners, but the Chiefs were the better team. I can't feel bad for the Niners, bro. Like, they gave it up. They had the game. They lost. Do you think not getting Burns and then flip to Baltimore was wrong, Jones or not Jones? I always say, Kenneth, if you're not going to get them for yourself, you got to block your rivals from getting guys. So the fact that he went to Baltimore, it was just a salt on the wound. But honestly, bro, I know Corbin Burns could have been a 1-year rental, but at some point, bro, it's Corbin Burns. If we would have got Corbin Burns, we're a World Series team. My guy, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights with a gifted membership. Oh, 2 times on us. Appreciate you, Daniel. We got Kenneth back on the squad, and we got my boy, JJ Coverage, on the squad as well. Popping confetti all over the place, Daniel. Appreciate you, man. You are the man. Daniel, what's up, Dr. Van? Jacob in the house. What's up, Jacob? But yeah, I mean, we're talking about Corbin Burns. You pair him up with Cole and Rodon. I mean, that rotation with Stroman and hopefully a healthy Nestor Cortez, we would have the best rotation in the game if we had Corbin Burns. We're a World Series team right now, says Jacob. Hey, they do have us as favorites to win the division, which I don't agree with. I think Baltimore has a better team. But if you're a betting person, if you go on there, it looks like we are the favorite to win the AL East. Rah-rah in the house. What's up, rah-rah? I'm not giving up Jones for 1 year of Burns. Let me ask you this, Jacob. What if we won the World Series? Then what? Would you still give up Spencer Jones for Corbin Burns if that means winning a World Series? Texas Repo, what's going on, bro? Good to see you too. I am ready for some baseball. I am so ready. We have a baseball game being played in 10 days. I know it's spring training. It's the Padres versus the Dodgers, but there is a baseball game on your television, your phone screen, your laptop, your computer, wherever you're watching in 10 days. Can't wait. Raw says we're going to win 88 games. That's what I think is directed this year. I say 95, and I don't think I know for a fact 88 won't get it done. That's not going to be, we're not going to be a playoff team if we're winning only 88 games. Martian, Arias, Pereira, Lombard, Jones, Delgado, Wells. Yankees are stacked for years. We do have a nice farm right now. And teams are looking at it too, man. We have 6 prospects in the top 100. First time that's happened in a long time, it seems like, for the Yankees. So I like what the Yankees are doing. They are building up this farm. Burns for Peraza and Jones. I do it all day. I would have done it too. I mean, Peraza would kind of suck because I don't know what our plans are with Gleyber Torres, because I just don't see them re-signing him long term if they're going out there Juan Soto. So, I mean, that would kind of sting seeing Burns or seeing Peraza and Jones go. I would have probably thought Milwaukee would have wanted Spencer Jones and like Chase Hampton or Will Warren, something like that. What's up, Brennan? You wouldn't trade Spencer? Well, it seems like the Yankees aren't going to trade him either, so. Okay, I would do Jones and Cabrera, but I think they would want a pitcher in return as well. So I would say they probably would want Chase Hampton or Will Warren included in that. So bring up Rodon. If Rodon can give us, let me bring it up. Let me take some of this stuff off the screen real quick. Let's go down to his career stats. If we see 2021 and 2022 Carlos Rodon, sky's the limit for this team. But if he's gonna show us, 2020 was a shortened season. He only pitched 7.2 innings, 5.19 in 2019. That 6.85 last year with us was putrid. I mean, if this guy can give us a sub-4 ERA season, stay healthy full time. I mean, look at this. He only had 14 starts last year, so he missed half the year. I want to see that strikeout over 200 again, like 237 in 2022. That's the Rodon we need. With a 1.03 whip. Like, I've been saying this about Rodon, though. He needs to start using his other pitches. Like, he needs to have a third pitch in his arsenal. Like we saw last year, he threw a fastball and slider pretty much every single time. That's it. He has a curve and a changeup on him, but he just doesn't throw them a lot. I'm good. What's up, John? Max, who would you have rather extended in that situation? Soto. I would have Soto extended over Burns personally. Peraza is a switch hitter. Yeah, well, we're probably gonna need Peraza. If Gleyber walks, we're gonna need Peraza. So, but yeah, Burns was the 1B guy. Cease is more middle guy, good, but not a Burns. Yeah, he's not a Burns at all. But Dylan Cease would be our third, probably our second or third in this rotation right now. The Yankees need to keep Jones in case they can't re-sign Soto. That's a good point, FJE. How you doing? Max, who would you want the Packers to draft? I think we're going to go either line or offensive line, Jacob, or safety. Rodon, he does owe this team, and he knows that. Rodon knows that too. It was a great Super Bowl, John. I had a fun time. I'm the biggest Peraza fan, but Burns, man, with 2022 Rodon, that's what I'm saying, Kenneth. If Rodon can just pitch before he got that contract, if he can just give us that Rodon, this rotation is solid. It really is. Artie, what's up? Hey, Max, ready to do battle with this lineup or this team? Lineup is deep. Yeah, I would like another starter, but still the rotation is good. Yankees will win 94 games. I say 95, so I'm right there with you, Artie. Rodon has good mixes, but doesn't have good strikeout rates. I mean, he had a great strikeout rate in 2022, but he needs to put a third pitch on there. He really does. If you stream Yankees versus Astros, I'll be streaming it, Texas. You know I'm going to be streaming that series. Burns, Soto, and Pete, free agents. Do we make a super team in 2025? Well, Hal Steinbrenner is going to have to open up that checkbook because, I mean, if we're going to sign Burns, Soto, and Pete Alonso, that's like $1 billion right there, probably with all three. 88, I say you. Say 95, Max. Let's get this season going. Let's go, bro. Hey, season's here. Football season is officially over. Season is here. Another key guy that I highlighted was Anthony Rizzo on the thumbnail. And we do have Yankees Hot Stove at 6:30 tonight. So I will be sharing some clips with that as well. But I want to break down a couple of these players. My top 4 important players. Definitely Rodon was one, but Anthony Rizzo is another guy. If this dude can show us what he did before the injury, I mean, 2022, he only batted 224. I need more than that. I need at least 250. If he can hit 260 for us, Rizzo can. I'd take it all day. But we can't have Rizzo hitting 220, 240. Like, he needs to hit better. And he was doing that before the injury. Like, this man was hitting 327 in the month of May, and he got hurt at the end of May. But he was hitting 283 in April, 327 in May. If Rizzo can do that, that's what we need. Was a disappointment of a football season. I'm sorry, man. I know you're tired. I know you're tired of the Chiefs, Dr. Van. Stanton, DJ, LeMahieu, and Rizzo got a better chance of coming back. I think so too. But you saying that you don't think Rodon has a chance? We need another starting pitcher. What's up, Rico? If the price is right, an affordable insurance option would be lefty. I do not want Ryu. I just don't think he has anything left in the tank, bro. But he would be super cheap. You're right. Rizzo, Rodon, Stanton, DJ, Peraza, so big. What if Peraza becomes a exciting leadoff guy with Volpe ninth or flip-flopped all that speed? I really hope Peraza is in line for a nice season, man. We need to see a nice year from Peraza because he hasn't really showed us much. But then again, it's been a small sample size. And, of course, Josh Donaldson was taking away this guy's, playing time because when Josh Donaldson was here, Aaron Boone didn't want to sit him at any time. So looking at last year, 52 games, 191 plate appearances, he only hit 191. 2 homers, 14 RBI. I know, very small sample size, but we need to see. I hope this year is a big year for Peraza to kind of show this team what he can do. I talk Peraza trades, but I am his number 1 fan. Well, good. Hopefully he does well, man. We need him to, especially if Glaber's going to be gone. This guy's going to be next up. If Peraza can show us a nice, reliable season, kind of shows us what he can do with his bat. We know he has the speed. He has a good arm. He needs to work on his bat, which, like I said, very small sample size. I'm not criticizing the guy. He only played 70 games. This year should be the year that Peraza shows what his talent is all about. And I'm excited to see more Peraza this year. That's why I don't think it makes sense for the Yankees to go and get Gio Urshela. Now, I wouldn't be opposed. I would much rather, if they're going to go after a third baseman, I'd much rather them go Gio Urshela than Matt Chapman all day. But you got Peraza. Why are you even looking at Gio Urshela? I know he would be super cheap, but you don't have faith in this guy? A small sample size with large gaps of Peraza not playing. Exactly. He would go, what, a full week of being off and then thrown in there to the Wolves? You're right, Rico. I hope we see Peraza. Probably, I would guess. Maybe, I mean, DJ's probably going to have 1, maybe 2 days off a week. So we should see Peraza play. I would say maybe like 2 to 3 games a week, maybe. Soto was one of my other key guys for this season because, I mean, if he can do what he does, what he's been doing his whole career, I mean, the middle of this lineup is going to be insanely talented and is insanely dangerous with Juan Soto and Judge and hopefully Stanton or Gleyber. I don't know who would be batting cleanup right now. I'd probably go with, if it was me, I'd probably put Gleyber as our cleanup guy. What up, Jose? What's going on, bro? Let the kid play, give him a chance, a whole year of Peraza at third. Well, they're not going to give him a whole year. They already said that DJ is going to be the third baseman, but DJ will need 1 or 2 days off a week because he's getting up there in age. You go with Rizzo cleaning up? I would say Gleyber. I do think we know what the top of the lineup's going to look like. It's going to be DJ, Soto, Judge. But from 4 down, I would go with Gleyber. I would go with Gleyber, probably Stanton 5th, Rizzo 6th. I just said Stanton over Rizzo because the power. Gleyber 5th or flip-flop with Rizzo. And we might see Stanton hit 6th in this lineup, honestly. It wouldn't shock me if we see Gleyber hitting cleanup or Rizzo, like you said, flip-flop for that 5 spot, and Stanton hitting 6th in this lineup. It wouldn't shock me at all. But how crazy would that be? Stanton hitting 6th in this lineup. But he has to produce. If he's not going to produce, then he's going to be hitting low in this lineup. My cleanup hitter would be, yeah, I know yours would. Of course yours would, Texas Repo. I bet Boone still bats Stanton as his cleanup. It wouldn't shock me either, Rico. It wouldn't shock me either. I mean, if Stanton goes out there and has a great spring, then I'm all for Stanton being our cleanup hitter. I need to see it on the field. I know he's looked good. He's lost weight. He looks leaner. Ben Rice and Dominguez hopefully taking those DH at bats in the summer. Dominguez definitely. I don't know if Ben Rice will be up, but Dominguez definitely. I wouldn't throw Dominguez out there in the field just quite yet. I know he's going to be starting to throw soon, probably in like a week or so, is what Aaron Boone said. But I just would not risk it. Put Stan's stats up. So, I mean, the last 2 years, man, was just pitiful from this guy, bro. 211 in 2022, 191 batting average in 2023. If he hits 270 like he did in 2021, this guy has to be your cleanup hitter if he's doing that with the power that he has. But gosh, man, just seems like he's lost it. I hate talking bad on Stan. He probably be my best friend, but numbers are numbers. Listen, you gotta tell it how it is, man. This guy's making a lot of money. Too much money for him not to produce, for him to hit 211 and 191. That's too much money for this guy. Give us the 2021 Stanton. 35 homers, 97 RBI, 273 batting average, slug of 516, OPS of 870. I'll take that. But since he's been here, man, 2018 was a phenomenal year. 2021 was a good year. But even though he hit 31 home runs in 2022, man, he hit 211. I need more. I would put Verdugo in center field. What's up, Ron? Soto in left and keep Judge in right. I couldn't trust Verdugo in center. I'd much rather have Judge in center. I know it's risky because of the injury. You don't want to overwork him, but Aaron Boone went on the Michael Kay show and kind of made a good point. Judge's best year was when he was playing center field. When he hit 62 home runs, he was playing center field almost every single night. He was fully healthy. So I'm throwing Judge in center field. I mean, long term, he won't be there, but this season coming up, you got to put Judge in center. Let's talk baseball. Who do you trust in the Yankees lineup? I trust Glaber. With his bat, man, it's hard not to trust Glaber Torres. I trust Judge. I trust Juan Soto. But if you want to go full on trust, man, I hope I can trust everybody. But those are my three. I can definitely trust Glaber, Judge, and Soto. The thing on Stan is he's making $32 million, but only $22 million against tax penalties. So a little, yeah. I mean, I was looking at his contract too, and the Marlins do pick up $10 million the last 3 years of his contract. So we actually could potentially DFA him, in 2027. It's a potential. What's up, Matthew? How you doing? You're right, Max. The Yankees have deep pockets, but aren't getting the production in return. A lot of wasted money. A lot of wasted money. The Yankees' biggest rivalry last year was health. They won almost 100 games in 2022. They were healthy then. This year's team is healthier and better than the 2022 season. You're right, Jose. 99 wins in 2022. I know we had a little downfall. We started that season really hot. And we were pretty much healthy. Stan was down with an injury for a little bit. But if we can just stay healthy, that's every Yankee fan says this. If we can just stay healthy, this team can do great things. But it's a big if, man. 2026 DFA when Miami money kicks in, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kenneth. Possibly could. I don't trust Soto in left field at Yankee Stadium. I would say Soto would. What do you think? I would say Soto's probably going to be in right field. Verdugo in left. Could be the flip-flopped around. It's going to be interesting what they do with who's going to be playing left or right. Yankees lineup, we just changed 2 players. Soto and Verdugo is the same lineup as last. Not to talk about Stanton, DJ, and Rizzo. Those are the big problems. Yeah, I mean, if I keep saying if, and I'm going to keep saying if until we see these guys play. But you're right. If DJ, Stanton, and Rizzo don't produce, then we're in big trouble again. We're in big trouble again. I have Glaber hitting 280 with 28 to 32 home runs and 75 to 90 RBI. Glaber will be an extra focus on a contract year. I think Glaber's in line for a huge year. I think they're in line for a huge year. I know, Rah-Rah. You're right. If those guys don't produce, then this this team's in trouble. Those are 3 very important pieces to this team. Rizzo, Stanton, and DJ. Am I the only one who still thinks we might have a big move left in us? I know we got Stroman, but it wouldn't shock me if we still went after Snell when his contract demands come back down to earth. The team said they're out on Snell, and I just don't think Scott Boras is going to waver from his stance on these guys, bro. We're 2 days away from pitchers and catchers reporting, and all his big time names on the market are still available. Matt Chapman, what's his name? Cody Bellinger, Blake Snell. It's crazy that these guys are still a free agent. Who would be your starting infield? I'd put Rizzo on first, of course. Second would be Glaber. Short would be Volpe, and DJ would be my third. And then I would go with, it's going to be interesting because I do think Wells will probably start opening day for us as our catcher, but I really like Trevino still. Didn't the Yankees offer Snell more than? Yeah, they did. They offered him the only offer on the table. It was was it a 6-year 150? And they declined it. I don't know where Snell's going to go. At this point, I just do not have an idea. What's up, K-Zilla? All-Star break, the Yankees going to see where they stand in. Well, when they start seeing these prospects play, that's what teams are really going to be waiting for. Like when spring training kicks off and they see, what if Spencer Jones starts off spring training? He just goes crazy, hits over 300, has like 3 or 4 home runs. I mean, his value is going to skyrocket up. Trevino's the dude, and people don't get. I love Trevino. He's going to be a great mentor for Austin Wells. He was hurt last year, so Trevino back healthy. He's in Tampa already. Trevino's going to be helping Wells tremendously this year, and that's the kind of player. That's the type of player that Trevino is, man. He's not scared to help these young guys. He's not one of those guys that's like, oh, you're here to take my spot. I'm not going to help. I think Wells is better. Yeah, he's a better hitter than Trevino, but Trevino would help him out with the defensive side of the ball. I hope the Texas Ranger TV deal hits a snag and Montgomery becomes a... Well, I haven't heard the Yankees and Montgomery even talk at all. It's been no communication with those two teams, like with Montgomery and with the Yankees. Can't have Snell and Rodon next 5 years together. Too risky. Owners don't want to break the bank on the pitchers left. Yeah, I mean, Snell and Montgomery. I just don't know what Montgomery's market is. Like, how much money do you think Montgomery wants per year? My guy, Jose, with a 199 hashtag max money. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Boras is also the agent for Montgomery and JD Martinez, too. Probably more players. I've never seen an offseason where one agent held back so many players. I haven't either, Matthew. It's crazy. At this point, you got to sit here and think about it like, are they just waiting on a big-time injury that happened in spring training? Because those players' markets have been very quiet. I've heard a little bit of JD Martinez going to the Mets, but I think that has stalled out. Maybe he goes back to Arizona. I just don't know where JD Martinez is going to land, or Montgomery or anybody else. Heard the Yankees express interest in Trevor Bauer. And I haven't heard that, K-Zilla. If you have it, let me know. Send it to me because I have not heard of that. What's up, Super Miguel Plush? How you doing? Shout out to the 45. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new hanging out. I'll be dropping a lot of content, especially when the season begins. I call almost all the games. I can't do it sometimes because of work, or sometimes I have, a special dinner or something planned. She's over there. But yeah, I pretty much call almost every single game for the Yankees. Montgomery wants between $22 and $25 million per year. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. If Snell goes to the Astros, I would be shocked. What if that happens, Houston, Texas, Dave? Can I say one more time? I wish we had JD, not Stan. I mean, JD Martinez is not a bad player. He's getting older. He's pretty much just a DH now, and Stan's not going anywhere this season or next season. So we can just kind of sit back and just take that argument out the window. Stanton's not going anywhere. I'm still shocked that no one has offered Snell a contract. I am too, man. I am too. I'm very shocked. Let's bring up Marcus Stroman. So Hot Stove is going to be starting here soon in like 9 minutes. I will be sharing the videos. We can watch it together. I can't watch it live because it's on Yes. Bauer, because the Yankees, no risk, no money. Yeah, I've been saying, yeah, Bauer's would be the cheapest option for any team to go out to do right now. That's for damn sure. Stan and JD are pretty similar, slow and can't field. Yeah, they're just there with their bats now. Dude, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl by a game-winning touchdown by Mecole Hardman. I wanted the Niners to win because the Chiefs won last time. Yeah, it was a good game, man. It almost went to double overtime. It's crazy. If Luis Arias allowed to play next year, if some team actually wanted him, or is he's not suspended, he's not injured. I'm trying to figure out if teams don't want him like Bauer. I just think he's in that Trevor Bauer field right now, Matthew, with his off the field stuff going on with him. I think you mean Julio Arias, the guy from the Dodgers. Julio Urias. I appreciate you stopping in too, Kenneth. Thanks, man. There's no way Blake Snell is coming to Houston. Yeah, I don't think so. Doctor, JD would have killed it in this lineup if we got him in 2017, not Stan. I think everyone wanted Stan at the time we got him, though. I mean, the guy was coming off a 50-plus home run season. You can't really bash the trade, but now it's like, Jesus. I mean, you kind of have to blame the Marlins for giving him that much money. But, of course, the Yankees had to pick it up. So, looking at Stroman, another big piece of this team, If he's been pretty much healthy. I know last year he missed a lot of time the second half of the season with that hip injury, but he has already said himself that he feels 100% healthy, ready to go. And if Stroman pitches how he did first half of last season and how he did in 2021, I mean, he has a 3.65 ERA in his career. That's not bad at all. That would be a solid number 3 in this lineup or in this rotation, especially because we had Severino last year that threw almost a 7 ERA. I think Stroman is going to be a big piece to this team this year. And him and Rodon, if those two can do their thing, it's going to be good things coming for this team this year. Book it. We need a closer. What good is another starter if we can't finish teams off? They trust Clay Holmes because we saw a little bit of rumors with Josh Hader. Didn't really go deep into talks, but we were interested in Josh Hader. They elected not to go that route, and they trust Clay Holmes. I don't know. I'm with you, Jose. We need a legit closer. I mean, Devin Williams could be a potential trade piece sometime this year. Emmanuel Clase, potentially, but Stan had just won MVP and had a 59 homer season when the Yankees traded for him. He was playing right field too. Yeah. I mean, in 2017, when that trade happened, everyone was happy as hell about that trade. So Bauer is cheap enough. You could even throw him in the bullpen. You could. I just don't think a team is going to take that chance on him. players before free agency got fleeced. Ralph Kiner hit 50 home runs for the Pirates and gets a pay cut. Owner said, if we finish last with you, we will finish last without you. Damn, that's cold. Yeah, I think Holmes would be a great setup guy. Yeah, your Chiefs did good, Kenneth. Congratulations again. I think Bauer would be worth it on a cheap contract. What up, Jacob? I like Clay when he is in that spot. We need a double play. I mean, Clay's a great ground ball pitcher, but he's not a bad pitcher at all. Like, Clay Holmes is not a bad pitcher. But if we're talking about a closer, I just think he's a better setup man. Yeah, one of the best ground ball pitchers in baseball. That's why this team loves him so much. Above average strikeout rate, below or just right there above, or I'm sorry, just right there on average with the walk rate. And since he's been here with the Yankees, he's not been bad for us. He's blown a couple of games. Yes, I will say that. But he was terrible with the Pirates. He's done way better with us. So Matt Blake has done some good work with Clay Holmes. Yeah, I'll be streaming some spring training. I won't be able to do the first game because it's on a Saturday. It depends on if I get off work or not. But that next day on Sunday, I'm going to be calling the game. Stroman's 2016 year had the most strikeouts. He did great that year. I think he did it better in 2026 than 2027. I mean, Stroman's very, very good. Put up this guy's stats. Emmanuel Clase. Clase is beast, dude. One of the best closers in baseball. And he throws that cutter. Woo, he's a flamethrower. Another good ground ball percentage pitcher. Great walk rate. Doesn't strike out too many guys. But he has filthy stuff. Back-to-back 40-plus saves seasons. 25 years old. This would be a solid closer for us. Do you think Bauer would sign for the league men? I do think so. If the contract had zero incentives and a bunch of one-year team options, I think he would sign for a league men to get back in the league. He's already said that he would sign basically an incentive deal, a contract like that. The Yankees have to limit their bullpen guys to one inning only. Guys like Chad Green, Canely, Hill, Lasagna, King have blown out their arms by being overworked. Yeah, and that's going to come down to the starters. If the starters can go deeper into games, it'll help out this bullpen a ton. So hopefully Rodon, Cortez, Stroman, Clark Schmidt, damn it. If all these guys can go deeper into games, you don't have to mention Cole because Cole does it all, man. But it would help out this bullpen a ton. So hot stove starting up. We'll see what they talk about today. Max, what was the Travis Kelce doing, bumping and screaming at? I don't know, bro. I saw that. I was like, yo, he didn't want to get taken out of the game. So he got mad at Andy Reid, but you don't bump into the guy. That's your head coach. So I think he was a little overboard. If he was anyone other than Travis Kelce, he probably would have been benched the rest of the year. Here is a question: Billy Wagner, Hall of Fame, yes or no? I think he'll get there eventually, but a lot of people were surprised he wasn't first ballot. But I think he'll get there eventually. That was his 8th booster rage. Oh man, the coach bumped him back. Yeah, I know Andy Reid. He ain't scared. He'll push back. What is the best expectation for the Yankees in 2024, in your opinion? 95 wins. Of course, making it to the World Series, but making it back to the ALCS. That's my expectation. This team needs to be back in the ALCS at least. The tight end who replaced Kelsey missed a block that caused a fumble. Are you talking about Noah Gray? Yeah, and that's why Kelsey didn't want to get taken out. Kelsey was pissed. I honestly don't blame him, but you don't just bump into your head coach like that, man. Yeah, I know it's on. I know it's on, Aiden. I'll be popping up some clips. We'll see what they talk about today. I don't think I don't know, Max. I don't think we sniff in the playoffs this year. What? Why? I think we are definitely a playoff team. No doubt about it. Like, this team should be making the playoffs. I think we're better heading into this season than we were last season. I just think this team can win 95 games. My boy, Tommy, with a $10 dono. Let's go, Yankees. Happy Monday, y'all. What's up, Tom? Appreciate it. Look at him looking dapper in that suit, man. Tommy ready to take over the front office role with that suit on. Okay. Appreciate you, man. $10 to make you holla, holla, holla. Hey, chat, what do you guys think is the best expectation for the Yankees in 2024, in your opinion? Let us know. Andy has been through so much as kids. I've been through that life. It's horrible as a Giants fan. I like Andy Reid a lot. He has definitely been through a lot. Should we trade for Cease? Depending on what they want in return, Aiden. I would love Dylan Cease, but everyone wants Spencer Jones. So the Yankee fans have to look at this. Are you okay with letting Spencer Jones go for Dylan Cease when you could have just had Corbin Burns? I'm sorry. I'll be a little frustrated, even though Dylan Cease has more years of control. Corbin Burns is one of the best pitchers in baseball. That Super Bowl was rigged. It's like watching WWE wrestlers in a match. You know what's going to happen next on who will win. Hey, it seems that way, Angelo, didn't it? I mean, Taylor Swift walked onto the scene. They showed her all year. You know, sales were up. She generated more money for the NFL. Like, I think like $337 million of money generated. And then they won the Super Bowl when no one believed they could. Yeah, he was a Packer. Reed was a Packer at one point. What's up, Cisco? Let's go, Yanks. Am I the only one a little surprised both Vegas and Pacoda have us as the favorite to win the division? I like our team, but Baltimore looks like they've gotten better, and the Rays and Jays are no slouches. I was saying that earlier, Matthew. I'm shocked that we were favorites to win this division. I would put Baltimore better than us, even as I'm a diehard Yankee fan, but I got to be real. Baltimore has a great team. Their lineup is solid from top to bottom, and now they have Corbin Burns as their ace, Kyle Bradish. I mean, that rotation just got better, and their bullpen is nice. Even with Felix Bautista being hurt, they signed Craig Kimbrell, and they still have Cano. So I would say Baltimore is a better team. Underrated trade starters, so we don't have to trade our like top 3 prospects. I just think any team is going to be asking for Spencer Jones. Like Miami, Jesus Luzardo, Edward Cabrera. I don't know. They're not going to trade Yuri Perez. I mean, they're going to want Spencer Jones. It's going to be either Cease or someone from Miami that the Yankees are going to trade for, seems like. I know. I'm messing around when I say it's rigged. I really want Sandy from Miami or Woodruff from the Brewers. Well, Woodruff's a free agent. He's just not able to pitch this year. And Sandy is going to be out the whole year due to he just had Tommy John surgery. Tanner Scott or Andrew Nardi. Yeah, Tanner Scott's really solid. Would you trade Jones if you got Luis Ariz and Edward Cabrera? I would. I would make that trade. I'm sorry. I would definitely make that trade. I think Edward Cabrera is a really good pitcher, and you have a bunch of years of control with him. All right, Jose, peace out, bro. I've been a Raiders fan since 1968. I despise the Chiefs, but Mahomes is going to surpass Brady. He's just that good. I'm with you. I think Mahomes is. I mean, if you look at the side by side with Mahomes and Brady, when they're 28 years old, Mahomes is beating Brady in every single category. So Mahomes will just have to play as long as Brady did. It's going to be interesting to see what Mahomes does. As eventually, Andy Reid will retire. He's going to be back next season, but he's going to retire eventually. And then, of course, Kelsey's going to retire in probably the next 2 years. So let's see what Mahomes does when those two guys are gone. The Marlins would not make that trade. If they did, I would take Jones in a blink, and I hate trading prospects. So Rico, you want to make that trade? Even if the Miami Marlins were saying yes, let's do it, you want to make that trade? Cole versus Verlander matchup. That's gonna be fun, man. Opening day is gonna be really fun. Woodruff, 2 years, 25 million, 2 million this year, and then 23 next year. He has a bad injury. Julio Urias from the Dodgers came back from it. I like Woodruff a lot. I think he's really good, but that injury is. Oh, you would make that trade? Okay. Oh, I misread it. My bad. I would definitely make that trade, Rico. It looks like the Marlins will move a starter or more before opening day. It seems, and a rumor that they will do at least one. Which one is the best? You would also include a relief pitcher like Tanner. If the Marlins would make a trade, I mean, I would take Yuri Perez, but they're not gonna trade Yuri Perez. So out of their starters, I'm thinking it'll be either Jesus Luzardo, Edward Cabrera. I would take Cabrera over Luzardo, and I would love Tanner Scott or AJ Puck, someone like that. Let's see. You think Reed is costing Bieniemy a head coaching spot? Nah, Bieniemy. I don't know what's up with Bieniemy because he just lost his OC spot too. I feel bad for Eric Bieniemy. So here's some notable non-roster invitees to spring training. Let's pull it up on the screen. See some of the guys that we're going to be seeing. Spencer Jones, of course. I can't wait to see more of Spencer Jones. Chase Hampton, Ben Rice, Art Warren. Is that Will Warren? Art Warren. Oh, I see Will Warren over there. Oscar Gonzalez, De Los Santos. I want half of Miami's team. Miami has a nice team. Well, pitching wise, they have a lot of young prospects pitching. I want to see a Cole versus Yamamoto with Soto and Judge going 3 for 3 with a homer each and winning in a blowout. That would be very fun to watch, wouldn't it, Kzilla? It could happen. We'll see in June. Don't feel bad for him. From everything I've heard, he's not a very good guy. No, you talking about Eric Bieniemy? Yo, Max, what's up? What's up, Andrew? Did you watch the Super Bowl? Of course. Yeah, congratulations to the Chiefs. Yeah, Yuri Perez is 20 years old. He would have a bunch of years of control. That's why I do not think they're going to trade Yuri Perez. If there's any way at all we could get Yuri Perez, I would do it in a heartbeat. The guy you hated in 2022, yeah. He's the guy that sent the Guardians to the postseason that year. Durbin, I've seen a little bit of. Ben Rice is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see Chase Hampton and Will Warren pitch. I mean, Oscar Gonzalez, he's not going to make this team. Art Warren, I never even heard of that guy, but I guess he's coming off a big injury too. Of course, Spencer Jones. That's what everyone can't wait to see. Redskins player hated him. Yeah, Eric Bieniemy had a lot of stuff off the field in his situation. Caleb Durbin was the MVP of the Arizona League. Nice. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of him. Out of these, if you take Spencer Jones off this list, because of course that's what everyone's answer is going to be. Pick out of these guys who would be your most interesting, or like you most can't watch, or most can't wait to watch, I should say, in this spring. I'm gonna go with Chase Hampton. Max, what's up, Chad? I'm good. How are you doing? Warren and Rice. Spencer Jones can run like a deer for a big guy. He can do it all, bro. He potentially could be a five tool player. I'm also eager to see what Ben Rice will do. Most likely he is Rizzo's heir apparent. Yeah. That's what I've been hearing, man. Ben Rice could be the next first baseman for this team. Rizzo, he has a lot of pressure on his back this year, it seems like. This could be the last year of Anthony Rizzo. So he better show us something. Hampton and Warren. Yeah, I can't wait to see those guys pitch. Will Warren, Ben Rice, and Chase Hampton. Roderick Arias, watch out for this kid. Going to make a big jump. Yeah, they're saying he could be better than Spencer Jones, Kenneth. I would love to see Spencer Jones come up with the Yankees at the All-Star break. I think he's 2 years away, rah-rah. Like, not this year, but next year he can be up. But, hey, he could be like Jason Dominguez and just skyrocket through the farm system like he did. Because when Jason Dominguez came up, I was like, damn, they're bringing him up fast. Same with Volpe. Carlos Rodon, Nestor Cortez, Giancarlo Stanton, and Rizzo are among the names Jack Curry would like to see bounce back early in 2024. I think they listen to our conversations. It seems like every time this happens, seems like they listen in to our conversations.
I'm glad you brought up the projections, Flash, because Fangraphs and Pacoda, two entities that both project where a team might end up, they both have the Yankees winning the AL East in 24. So that's a positive, but you actually have to go out there and play the games on paper. Last year, the Yankees were projected to win 99 games, and they won 82. And John called them the rebound guys. I think he's cheating off me, Bob. On my sheet here, I have the bounce back guys. Yeah. I had Rodon, Cortez, Stanton. Huh? We've got to put Rizzo in there. Definitely. He had the concussion, and the Yankees are saying everything is all right with him, but he has to go out there and prove it. And then I will throw in the sure thing guys, and I want to quiz both of you. How many guys on the Yankee roster right now do you think are sure things? I would say Cole. I would say Judge. I would say Soto. I'm going to put Gleyber Torres in there. But after that, even as you go to that bullpen where they have a lot of quality arms, who are the sure things on this roster right now?
We're a little more sure maybe of DJ LeMahieu, given what he did second half last year. But again, Rizzo, if you consider the back of the baseball card, and that he's fully healthy, that's the key. And when you were talking about that entire lineup, Flash, I was thinking Yankees fans can dream on a 2-week, 3-week, 4-week period. If that entire offense is healthy and clicking, watching that on a nightly basis.
Yeah, it's going to be fun if everybody's healthy and they're locked in. You bring up DJ LeMahieu. He's going to get some everyday at-bats, and what he did after the second half, you feel good about that. But Rizzo and Stanton are the big ones, right? Rizzo was having an amazing first half. The concussion happens. It doesn't get diagnosed the right way, and then the struggles really started to come in. But Giancarlo, and we talked about this, he's going to come in great shape, maybe a little bit lighter, maybe a little bit more flexible. He's got a rebound because last year the fastball was being thrown right by him. But you have so many names, and I guess the greatest thing is when we go into spring training, if you're a Yankee fan, there's not a whole lot of competition. There's not a whole lot of open spots. Maybe behind the plate, there might be maybe not a competition, but how is that going to play out? But you have all the pieces of the puzzle that are there. They just got to go out there and do their job.
Yeah. Seems like they're listening in on our conversations because they're asking the same questions that we already talked about. It's just funny. Yeah, it's Meredith you're talking about, Chad. The catchers are for sure things. The lefty contact bats are sure things. Yeah, like Rizzo. Hopefully he's a sure thing. Verdugo, Wells. Yeah, we were talking about Roderick Arias too. Some people think he's gonna be better than Spencer Jones. Stanton pulling another hammy is a sure thing. Oh man, don't say that. Don't say that, Rico. But I agree with you. Sadly, I agree. That's funny. Now I want a hammy and an egg sandwich. We're making like potatoes tonight. Got some baked potatoes. Some what was it? Chicken meatballs. Cooking it up right now on the stove. Shout out to everyone. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new hanging out. What you doing? Smash that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell so you know when I go live. I'll be covering the Yankees and the MLB as a whole, the whole season as always. Can't wait. We're so close. Cardinals are selling $6 tickets starting tomorrow. They are for Monday through Thursday day games. Ooh, okay, Jasmine. You can't beat that. I do like crabs, Kenneth. Yeah. I like seafood. I mean, all seafood. Love it. Salmon, crabs, lobster, oysters, scallops, catfish. You name it, man. You name it.
I'm glad you brought up the project.
Do you see a bounce back year for my punching bag Nick Ramirez? Believe it or not, Cortez, before he figured it out, just looked just as bad. I don't think Nick Ramirez will probably even make it through this season with us, bro. That's my guess. I don't think Nick Ramirez will end this year with us on the team. Maxie, do you have some? Yeah, I had some beers and I had some wings. Yes, I did. Hal loves his stone crab claws. Well, hopefully Hal knows. I'm reading a book right now about the Yankees. It's called The Franchise. I don't know if y'all have read it, but it's a really good book. I've been learning more about the history of the Yankees. If you ever visit Charleston, the Cod Father is a must try. Their fish and chips are amazing. The cod is as big as your forearm. Damn. I love cod too. Yeah, Nick Saban retiring was definitely a shocker for me too. What? Oh yeah, Cindy, she's allergic to fish. She can't eat fish. She can't get blessed by the goodness of fish.
No fish.
Yes, fish.
No.
Nestor, I want him to do what he did in the minor 6-man starter, pen long guy, piggyback. I'd much rather have Cortez in the lineup than or in the rotation than Clark Schmidt personally. See, Yes has nothing to talk about. What position do you think Travis Kelce would play if he was a baseball player? Really? Come on. Ooh, my boy Angelo saying I'm making some seafood scampi with some linguine. Ooh. Man, are you going to share? Are you going to share with us, Angelo? You can't just come in here and drop that on us and just say, hey, it's all for me. You got to share some of that. Andrew said hi.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Andrew.
Wow. Super Miguel hates fish. Wow. Central PA guy here. Trout. Oh, yeah. Trout's good. Bass, trout. I love catfish. I mean, catfish is one of my favorite fish. He'd play LO left out. Ooh, damn. Now y'all making me hungry.
This is what we're making tonight.
What? Yeah, some ground chicken. Don't show that to the
I was gonna
no,
get something
raw.
to eat.
No, some raw ground chicken.
No, it's for you to snack on.
No, I'm good. Unless you want me to get sick.
I mean,
What?
I'm joking.
Wow.
Ooh, it's got chicken juice in it.
Ew. Yeah, we're making some food right now. I can smell it. So damn good. Let's see if Cindy burns down the kitchen though.
Wow. I have never burnt.
Last time she did this, she almost burned the place down.
When? Last night when I was cooking pasta?
Yeah.
The only thing I did was oversalt that.
Please don't oversalt this. San Fran lost the game when their linebacker pulled a stand running onto the field. Yeah, Greenlaw. That was so crazy seeing Greenlaw just mess up his Achilles. Kelsey did nothing with Greenlaw in the game. Makes you want some ice cream. Creamy, soft, sugary, sweet. Every sprinkle is sweet ice cream. I love ice cream, bro. I'm an ice cream guy. Come on, let's see what. Come on, yes. Talk about something. Pitchers and catchers report in 2 days, 10 days till spring training, y'all. Oh, man. Oh, man. Y'all ready for some streams every single day? Or what? I'm ready to call some games. I'm ready to do some call-in shows with the ace. What up, MLB channel? How you doing? Smash that like button. Where we at in likes? I'm trying to give away some memberships. I don't know if are we gonna do it tonight. Only 29 like. Yeah, we're not giving away no memberships tonight. Hell yeah, feed me the stream, brother. Let's go. Yeah, man. I guess y'all don't like free stuff. I don't know. Anyone have? I have not had the 99 burger. I don't even know if I would wait in line for that though. For real, it's a burger they make at the stadium for Judge, and they only make 99 of them. So after that, they're done.
We'll have to go whenever we go to
Mm-hmm.
get one.
Yeah. I got an extra brother. Come on over. Being Italian, we don't believe cooking for two. We cook for an army. Send some down this way, bro. Come on now. Our off season is a B+. I hope we make one more addition for a starter. I don't think it'll happen, Aiden. I hope so. I think if there was a move to be made, it'll be definitely for one more starting pitcher. But we might have to wait till midseason for that. But there is rumors saying we might make a move during spring training. Forget about that starter. Yeah, thank you, Angela. Send some. Send some down this way, bro. How do you work around when Apple TV exclusively broadcasts Yankees games? I got Apple TV, Rico, so I'm good. I'm good for the Apple TV games. So I'm good for. I got Peacock, I got Apple TV, I got all that good stuff, man. We ready to go. We're in the full swing of things, as you would. They have shows on Apple TV. That's pretty much about it, bro. Yeah, you can stream East it. Stream East. I've used that before. Not too bad. It's like a minute behind, but it's a way for you to watch it. Yeah, Apple TV. I mean, they have a deal with MLB. I think every Friday night is when they throw it on Apple TV. What is Cindy? We're making potatoes and ground chicken, huh? Twice baked potatoes and some chicken meatballs. Really? Yeah, I like linguine too. I did. Oh no, I haven't watched that show. I thought you meant the Jason Momoa commercial yesterday for Dunkin' Donuts. Was it Dunkin' Donuts? I think it was. There was a quite a few funny commercials yesterday. I'm always cooking. I'm a chef, so that's all I do every damn day. It's like Hell's Kitchen for me. Italian families is not a joke. Okay, Angelo. Yeah, see, I got Amazon Prime and Apple TV. I'm starving too. I got a bag of crab chips. Yeah. I'm about to sign off, y'all, because I guess Yes isn't really talking about much. They haven't posted any clips or anything. So shout out to the 40. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Appreciate everyone who popped in here tonight. Hey, it's baseball season. It starts this week. So I'm ready for it. Pitchers and catchers start. Yeah, I'm definitely hungry. Pitchers and catchers start this week on Wednesday. Let's go, y'all. Shout out to everyone who gifted some memberships tonight. My boy Jose, January Sports Highlights, Tom dropping a $10 dono. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best, man. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's always love, peace, chicken grease on Max Coverage TV. Go get some dinner. I know y'all are hungry because I'm starving. I'm out of here. And as always, go Yankees.